And all of you guys can play a big difference in getting Donald Trump back in the White House. And because I think that is the mission critical aim and objective right now, I really do. But I mean, victory in the sense where we're closer towards a breakthrough where more Americans understand what's been happening to them these last couple of decades, and we have this realignment that then could be permanent. I mean, just look at the team of all-stars that are starting to come together. The former co-chair of the DNC is now actively campaigning for Donald Trump, Tulsi Gabbard. We have the world's richest man, Elon Musk. We have Bobby Kennedy. We have an amazing team of free thinkers. And this goes back to a biblical question, though, is that do people want to be free? And that is a very difficult question to answer. In the book of Exodus and Numbers, the answer is no. Is that if you fail to teach a generation the value of liberty, they actually instinctively don't want to be free. When God delivered his chosen people out of Egypt and he performed the most amazing miracles imaginable, you know, the Nile River goes red and frogs from the sky and the firstborn dead and the Red Sea parts and they go into the Sinai desert. After a couple chapters, they're like, hey, we want to go back to Egypt. We want to go back to slavery. Why? Because the food was better. Literally, we had melons, leeks, cucumbers, and meat. And they say, hey, Moses, can we go back to Egypt? Now, mind you, this is when God blew quail off course and manna from heaven, and they need and wanted for nothing, but they preferred to be slaves that were taken care of than free citizens in the desert where they had to be responsible. And that is a very important lesson for all of us, that liberty is a value that we must pass on, that we must cherish, and part of the population will never wake up because they would rather be in Egypt. And what is in front of us in this election cycle, and what is in front of us in this culture right now, is do you want to live as a free citizen? And that might be hard. That means you have to provide for your family. You might have to make tough decisions. Or do you want to just go be a Russian serf back in Egypt, where they give you your little ration every month, and you have no liberty and you have no freedom? That is really what's in front of us right now. And I think we're seeing a revival begin to happen, because it really is spiritual at its core, where the American people are going to demand, no, we do not want to go back to Egypt. We want to live free. We know it's harder, but that is the American way.